Hello everyone. Wanted to give the post-match analysis for the Australia-Bangladesh match and more about the semi-final lineups and a bit of review. Even though be putting special videos for that. Australia, as expected, winning against Bangladesh, but Bangladesh batting first, getting 302 runs. It was a very flat surface to bat on, and Australia winning the toss and choosing to bowl first wasn't really surprised because it was a day match. Normally, I criticize captains for bowling first on flat pitches because under the lights it can move for the opposition bowlers. But today being a day match, I mean the pitch doesn't change much when you bat second, so Australia did the right thing. Bangladesh had a good opening partnership around 40 odd, and then toe with Hriday got 74 runs and Litton Das got 45, I think. I mean, the first seven Bangladeshi batsmen all getting good starts in 30s and 20s. And Bangladesh were looking very pretty at 214 for 3 with almost 15 overs to go. I mean, at that stage, I'm sure Bangladesh would have fancied a score of 330, 340 at least. I mean, 90 balls to go and 7 wickets in hand. But from there, they can say almost they collapsed to 302. But Australia really did bowl well in the last 10-15 overs, especially Sean Abbott. Got 2 wickets, and Adam Zamba was excellent again, bowling 10 overs for just 32 runs and took 2 wickets. He's one of the highest wicket takers in the World Cup, or probably the highest. I don't know. I didn't check the table. Sean Abbott, I don't know how many people know that. I mean, Sean Abbott is the bowler that was involved in that Phil Hughes incident. He's the bowler that hit Phil Hughes on the head in that tragic accident. But anyway, well done to Sean Abbott. Abbott after that incident, I mean, takes a lot of courage and strength and mental toughness to get back into the groove and perform well at this international stage. A lot of players could have lost their heart, but Sean Abbott showing a lot of toughness expected of an Aussie. And batting second, I mean, 300 was a very good total, but on this flat surface, I expected Australia to bat well. They lost an early wicket of Travis Head, and then there was a very good partnership between Mitchell Marsh and David Warner. David Warner getting a 50 as well, not the normal self big shots, but just playing within himself. Because the runs were coming from the other end. Mitchell Marsh was excellent today, 177 not out. And I've said in several of my videos, Mitchell Marsh is one of the most talented batsmen. He's such a good timer of the ball as well, a very free flowing stroke maker. I mean, Shane Warne used to always talk about Mitch Marsh as well, just like Glenn Maxwell. And I've never used the word easy power like with Mitchell Marsh. I mean, when he hits sixes, I mean, it's not. He is definitely a very strong person, but it doesn't look like he's muscling a ball for six. I mean, it's like easy power. He just goes through the shot, and the ball just finds the boundary. I mean, out of the boundary for a six, and it doesn't look like he muscled the ball. I mean, when a player, like, for example, like Klaasen, who is all power. I mean, when he hits a ball, you can see it's a brute force, and he hits the ball for six. Obviously, any shot in cricket needs a lot of timing. You can't just muscle a ball for six. Rarely can you do that. You need a lot of timing behind as well. So it's not just power that takes it over the six. But Mitchell Marsh is a very rare example. Very easy power. He just goes with the shot, and I mean, he hits sixes when you feel like he's just caressing the ball. And I mean, one of the players I'll mention in my later videos after the World Cup, one of my favorite batsmen ever was Carl Hooper. It might surprise a lot of people because Carl Hooper is not regarded or considered in the list of great batsmen. He was a very good player for West Indies in those times, good bowl, very good off spin as well. But I've never seen anyone in my life who had more time than Carl Hooper had. I mean, some of the sixes that he used to hit, it's just like he was just showing his bat, and he had like magical timing. I mean, Carl Hooper was one of the most easiest batsmen to the eye. I mean, he made batting look easier than most of the top so-called batsmen, with all due respect to them. But Carl Hooper, yeah, he did get around 5,000 runs, but I mean, Carl Hooper was underachiever considering his loads of talent. Carl Hooper should have finished close to 8,000, 10,000 runs. So I was just mentioning about the timing and the easy power. Mitchell Marsh doing excellent today, 177 not out. And Australia have some top scorers in this World Cup. I mean, 201 from Maxwell in that Afghanistan match. David Warner get that 160 odd against Pakistan. Then now 177 not out from Mitchell Marsh. Travis Head also had a big game against New Zealand. So Australian top order suddenly looking very good. Australia came into this World Cup losing three matches in a row against South Africa in that 5 one-day series, losing the last three matches, and uh, lost to India and forgot suddenly. Lost the second match as well to South Africa, sorry. And suddenly Australia actually went into the Sri Lanka match losing five matches in a row. And even Sri Lanka were 125 for no loss in that match. I remember, Sri Lanka messing up advantage. So Australia, but suddenly Zamba back in form, and Australians are looking very tough. And that 91 for 7 against Afghanistan, Australia coming through that match, and a supernatural innings from Maxwell. So Australia looking very good. The bowling is also looking good. Zamba especially. Hazel would also be looking. Stark has been a bit expensive, so it's very interesting, the semi-finals. I mean, it is a confirmed semi-final. India versus New Zealand in Mumbai Wankhede Stadium, and South Africa versus Australia at Eden Gardens, Calcutta, where South Africa collapsed against India. So I don't know if the pitch will still turn. Coming back to the post-match analysis, after the second David Warner wicket fell, Steven Smith came in a tricky position because still there was 300 runs to go, and 300 runs the total and 6 runs required run rate. So anything can happen in a cricket match. But Steven Smith and Mitchell Marsh putting on that unbeaten partnership for the third wicket, and Smith getting 60 odd. I mean, that will do a lot of good for his confidence. But I mean, probably when Mitchell Stark and Maxwell comes back, Sean Abbott and Smith will probably sit out. That's what I think in this World Cup. Oh, I don't think they will drop Stone. It's yet to be seen. And like I said in one of the videos, just mentioned about England-Pakistan match. I said Pakistan have too much to do, and that might work in favor of England. England batting first, getting 337, and Pakistan struggling a bit now. 2 wickets fell, and it looks like Pakistan might lose this match. So it working in favor of England, as I said. Anyway, well done to Australia for a very clinical performance. Mitch Marsh, a very special moment for him as well. In between the World Cup, he had to go back to Australia to attend his grandfather's funeral. So that's a big moment for him. It will be a special occasion for him. So well done to him. And I want to take this opportunity to wish happy Diwali to all Indians, and to my viewers especially, and people. I do have subscribers from outside India. Diwali is the festival of lights. A lot of firecrackers in India, especially in North India, and in Tamil Nadu as well. Basically, there's a lot of traditions behind the Diwali, but basically, Diwali is the celebration of victory of good over evil, and that's how it should be. So that's the main reason why Diwali is celebrated. So once again, happy Diwali to all the Indians and my viewers. Hope you have been enjoying this World Cup. Last group match to go tomorrow, India, Netherlands, and after that it's the two semi-finals. South Africa, Australia, always big semi-finals in the World Cup. That express in 1999 being the best. And South Africa, Australia always bring a great sporting rivalry, so that will be an amazing semi-final. India, New Zealand as well. India lost in semi-final to New Zealand last to 2019 World Cup. So it's a pressure situation for India. India is expected to win the World Cup after winning all the 8 matches and looking very good. So there will be pressure on India in front of the home crowd, but hopefully India will perform well and respond well to the occasion. So that's it from me, post-match analysis and a bit of review about the semi-finals. So everyone, please take care and God bless you.